1949, a British officer found children standing in a circle on a Hong Kong rooftop at midnight, all facing the harbor. When he asked what they were doing, they whispered in unison, "We're waiting for the ships to come back." But records showed children matching their description had vanished from that exact spot over 100 years ago. And the ships they were waiting for? They sank in 1841 and never returned. 1841. Hong Kong Island had just been ceded to Britain. At Possession Point stood a small fishing village. When the British arrived, they ordered evacuation. Families scrambled onto boats heading toward Kowloon, but in the chaos, children were left behind, orphans, the sick, the lost. An elderly woman named Po Lin stayed with them. She gathered every child she could find and made a promise. "I will keep you safe. We will wait together until they return." That night, a violent storm hit the harbor. The fishing boats carrying the families capsized. Most were lost to the sea. Back at Possession Point, Po Lin and the children waited. Days, weeks, months. She told them stories, sang lullabies, promised their parents would return. But no ships came. One by one, the children grew weaker. Po Lin cared for them until the end, each child asking the same heartbreaking question: when are they coming back? When British officials finally returned months later, they found traces of the children but did little. Records mentioned children at Possession Point, who should be attended to. They never were. The site was built over, and the children were forgotten by history. But they didn't forget. 1887. A watchman saw children on a rooftop, holding hands, staring at the water. They vanished when he approached. 1888. Mysterious small footprints appeared in the morning dew, leading from harbor to rooftop for an entire week. 1889. Soldiers reported hearing children singing a Cantonese lullaby about waiting for boats to come home. 1890. The British officer's encounter, 47 children in a perfect circle, waiting. When he researched, he uncovered the tragic story. Children abandoned during the chaos of colonial transition, promised rescue that never came. He documented everything, haunted by what he'd witnessed. Then came 1997. On the night Hong Kong was handed back to China, dozens of witnesses saw children near Possession Point. But this time, they were running joyfully toward the harbor, arms outstretched, faces filled with light. And then they were gone. Since that night, the sightings stopped. The footprints ceased. The singing ended. After 156 years of waiting, the children finally went home. There's a small plaque now near Possession Street, in memory of those who waited. On foggy nights, some still feel a gentle presence near the harbor. Not frightening, just sad. A reminder of promises made and children forgotten. Po Lin kept her word. She waited with them until the very end. And somewhere beyond this world, those children are finally at peace. History isn't just dates and battles, it's people. It's children who waited for ships that would never return. It's an old woman who refused to break her promise, even as the world forgot they existed. Remember them. Remember their wait. Because some stories deserve to be told, even 180 years later. Until next time, stay curious, and never forget the ones history left behind.